Oi, boys, welcome back to another episode in our Penrith Panthers career mode series. We are back with some State of Origin, and as we take a look at the lineups, if you're watching this right now, be sure to hit up that comment section with the hashtag OddSquad and run up the likes, as it does help support the channel. But take a look at this blue squad. For once, the game picks players that are actually playing good in real life, so it's a pretty decent team. I'm just glad there's no Super League players or over the hill players. And one of our Panthers boys, Api Korisau, gets a well-deserved starting spot in the Sky Blue and will debut along with Steve Crichton on the bench. As for our team, I kept it pretty similar to real life. Alright, Origin 1, kickoff at Suncorp Stadium. Can we get one leg up in the series? As Felice Fusi takes the first hit up. Little unconventional start, Papali'i on the back of Felice Fusi. Not many meters. Harry Grant in at dummy half. I really like this side that I've chose. Like I said, it's kinda similar to the real life squad, but I've decided to give the two Lees a run in game 1 here. As Val Holmes slots into dummy half. First set of the series. Pretty decent and a pretty safe kick to boot, as we don't quite find the distance we want, but it's still a decent kick. With the Blues here, as Cody Walker. How good to see Walker and Cleary in the halves. I totally forgot that we got Cleary there starting at 7, so we got 3 Panthers. 3 Panthers in this New South Wales Blues side. A bit surprising that the selectors didn't have a look at Jerome Luai to play at 6, as he has had a better start, had more of an impact than Nathan Cleary in the Panthers. As the Blues for their first set make it down to our 20. Let's see what they have in store for the last. A little bomb, a 20-meter bomb by Cody Walker. Not the greatest kick selection, and we will get the ball back on our 20. Somewhat of a disappointing end to the set for the Blues, as we take the first hit up with Christian Welsh, a favourite of mine. As you all probably know by now, as Kalen Ponga gets the snot whacked out of him, and we end up dropping the ball. Boyd Cordner, the first try scorer. Well, I guess that'll work too. That just pretty much erases their terrible end to the sets, as Cleary gets them up by 6. What a shot it was on Kalen Ponga earlier, as we look to again run out of our 30. Harry Grant looking to test their short side defense, shut down fairly quickly, as are the Lees, Brinko and Edric. Still just past the 30, a beautiful ball to Brinko Lee with a little bit of room to move, but he is being surrounded by the Sky Blue. 3 men to round him up. Munster, first receiver, puts it on the toe for himself, and we are going to cut back into the... Ooh, so close. Try to cut back inside Tedesco, but he comes up with a try-saving ankle tap as Val Holmes gets us over for our first try of the game. That last pass, that last touch, put Val Holmes through the gap, and the back 3 for the Blues. We're expecting a kick, and we're just a little too deep for my likings, and I liked our chances at running it on the last. Slowly creeping up to the final 10 minutes of the half, the Blues in possession as they go to Walker. Walker links up with James Tedesco, going on a typical James Tedesco kind of run, but Ponga's there to clean him up. As Gordoni Stags this time, linking up with Boyd Cordner, and look at the leg drive from Cordner. Third, Walker just takes it to the line, a strange one, but they come back to Cordner. He links with Taufua, gets out of 1, breaks out of 2. And Kalen Ponga once again there to clean up the mess. As on the last, they go to Walker, puts up the bomb, perfectly placed, looking for Tedesco, but soaring through the air is Dane Gagai. Man, he was sprinting onto it. It looked like Gagai jumped from the field of play, so we get a little lucky And now all of a sudden we find ourselves inside the Blues. 40, Kalen Ponga looking for work. And he's wrapped up around the 30. 2 tackles remain. Munster looking to call for it as he tries to get Brenko Lee through a hole. Harry Grant, Munster in the pocket, puts up another bomb. We're going bomb for bomb, but this one's a bit too deep. They let it bounce, and we'll get the repeat sets. What was Tedesco doing? Alright, so we're in a race against the clock here. Let's see if we can score some points before half time. As we go to Munster, to Cherry Evans now. But look at the defense by the Blues. 2 men on him, drag him to the ground. Back to Munster getting involved. And that's a beautiful ball to Brenko Lee, centre back on the inside. And Dave Fafita. They've been quite the combo. Munster, Lee, Fafita. This whole left edge. They're gelling together nicely. Alright, half time, we go into the break with a 6-point lead. It's been a fun game so far, plenty of action. We've been fortunate quite a few times at the end of the half there. First, Dane Gagai making that catch, and then James Tedesco not catching the ball in goal, which was strange. So that's some pretty solid defense, forcing our hand to kick early. And early we do as Tedesco gets around one, but Kalen Ponga again reels him in, stops him on the 50. As they go to Cameron Murray. That's a good, solid run. Right up the guts. As Paulo links. Cordner gets wrapped up just before the 20. The Blues on a bit of a roll here. All on the back of that solid defense, and Tedesco off the fancy footwork to get around. I think Brenko Lee it might have been. That was a great try by Tedesco as Cleary looks to convert, and it hits the post. Ooh, that could cost him in the end. Oh my, look at KP. He is gassed. But we get the knock-on advantage. Harry Grant going on a great run there. We gotta, I think we gotta take Ponga off, as he has a risk of getting injured. Fafita squares up, sends it to Edric Lee, and Lee's away here. Oh, what a ball by David Fafita. Tedesco dove way too early, but Lee will get away. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting worried there for a sec, when we could barely get out of our own half of the field. It's been a grind for about 20 minutes. As DCE from right in front adds the extras, and we go up by 8 points. And just like that, full time baby, we walk away with the first dub in the State of Origin series here at Suncorp Stadium. A pretty solid performance overall. The second half was really quiet though, and it was just a grind, a battle for position, and thankfully, I think it was a knock on that originally turned the tides. Nice little scoop by Harry Grant on the blind side. Opened it up for Fafita to do some work with Edric Lee, but as we take a look at the full-time match stats here, James Tedesco will pick up man of the match in a losing effort. Look at the line breaks from the Blues, 20 line breaks, only 4 missed tackles. But boys, that'll wrap it up for this video. As always, if you enjoyed that and would like to see more Rugby League Live 4 content or more content in general, be sure to run it straight at that like button. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.
Streets are smoking now, yeah. Trenches flooding now.